Hello everyone, let's do the index analysis as I do every day. So usually first I draw the volume profile of the next day, and then I place this as the next day's market area. So if you can watch my yesterday's video and also today's live, like I could not put yesterday's video, this today's live which I have done in the morning, I told you two dates based on that exactly market has followed. So you might check that video. It will be very interesting to see how market always repeats itself according to the past. Okay, now after drawing these, so these are the boundaries for tomorrow. I play around. So now I go and find how the CPR is playing tomorrow. So I drop CPR with my bare hands based on what is shown in the indicator. So now when this small curve comes, it means the data has not been updated. I might need to refresh the screen to see how the CPR will be found for the next day. So there is a small indicator which actually gives you, it's called noise CPR, hence it will give you tomorrow's CPR also. So those are automatically calculated, but before being plotted tomorrow, so I just draw these values to see where the CPR might be heading tomorrow, because to understand to analyze what might happen tomorrow. See, sometimes we may not be trading the speculation. So majority of the times speculation will give you an edge to see, like, if market is at least happening some 6 or 7 times of what you think, like if it is responding to your level, so you have an edge, right? So that's why. So now according to this CPR thing, so for me I think like tomorrow is a condition of a lower CPR. Along with that, there is a lower POC also. And where the market has closed, it is very interesting. The market has closed below CPR of next day. Also, the close is at below VAH of the next day. Okay. Now I see certain dates where market might have responded. So let me consider these dates and see to it like what may happen in the market based on this. So as you see, before going to the dates, what kind of day it is we will see. So from the top, market has fallen, and then this is the first day market made a 2 base, and then it fell again, it came back again. Maybe this is because of the news and all. So now what I see is this is the kind of day. I don't want to see an exact chart. I want to see this is the kind of day market fell, made a small base, and then market fell again, and then market almost went to these sellers and then came back to this level. So this is the kind of thing I see what has happened in the market, right? So I want to find a day where this might have happened in the past. So let me go to certain dates and see. So I want to go to certain date called 18th March 2024. So I just draw the shape in a small setup, because when I go back I can't have this same shape with me. So I just want to draw it so that I can remember what has happened in the previous days. Okay, so now let's go to 18th March 2024. I want to go there and see what has happened. I am trying to see this kind of possibility that might have happened in the past. Okay, so as the market is not supporting, I'm going to the simple 18th March, right? So yeah, let me go to the 18th March. Yeah. So if you see at the 18th March, can we see this kind of shape that what we have seen 18th March? Okay, so this is the day. So but I could not, like a market forming base and then going up, that I could not see, and market closed below CPR, which is actually very okay. There was a wonderful gap down. That condition I could not see. So this is not a possibility because market went way above VAH, right? So now I go to 16th May 2024. Okay, I will see what has happened. Okay. Can I consider this as the base which was formed and then market opened gap down and went up. If this is the case, but market hasn't fallen down. Okay, so this is 16th May. So what does it say if I consider this as the chart? Like market may open gap up, market may fall back. This kind of wick, this is very dangerous. So this indicates there might be some news or something. So I just don't want to consider this day also. So it is a W-shaped day. So there might be a W-shape. A lot of times when this kind of thing comes, the next day is a W-shaped day. It happened a lot of times in the past. Okay, so we will see tomorrow. See, there is a beautiful W here, you can see. So tomorrow there might be this W happening in the day. So where you can trade this? So you can trade at the bottoms which is made, and there might be a good double bottom, that might be a jump. Okay, so we'll see. Like this is a possibility I see. And now let's see what has happened in the next date, which is 11th July 2024. Okay, so if you look at the 11th July here, market fell madly. Market did not go up, but market fell madly and did not go up. But the W shape, I could not see. Okay, maybe the market recovers, and then this is not my day, but there is a fall and the recovery is there. So that is also there in the past. So now let's go to 26th July and see what may happen on 26th July. 26th July is a day where market fell back, went up. So there is a possibility of it. If market opens gap down, there is a possibility market may go up from there if yesterday's low is not broken. Okay, that is one possibility. So we got two possibilities until now. It's 28th October 2024. You should do it very fastly. You don't have to do it like steadfastly and all that. Just look at it. Like you are just speculating. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. You are just thinking, preparing yourself, preparing your mind. Okay, 28th October. So this is not the day I see. So because market went up and fell like this, right? So in the today's chart, yesterday's chart, if you see, market fell, went up, went cross above, and this is what I want to see. I don't want to see something like this. So I ignore this day. So now where I want to go? I want to go to 20th December 2024. Okay. You might be thinking how I'm getting these dates and all. So these dates are coming from my lot of days of analysis which I have done in the past. Okay. So sorry, I got a message and I need to check it. So let's see on the 20th of the December 2024. So would we be considering this as a possibility if market opens gap down with a red candle in the 15 minutes? And yesterday's low is broken, market will fall. Okay, these two possibilities are also recorded. Now we go very nearly around 9th January 2025. This is also a wonderful falling day. Market fell back, made a base, and it is 9th January 2025. So this is also a double-shaped trading day, where market fell and then in last there is a wonderful recovery. So you can trade on this recovery, or you can trade on the yesterday's low broken PE. Okay, so PE and CE both are there for you to trade. So and also now 4th February 2025. Okay, now you see, so this you may consider a kind of a day, because a gap down, then market went up but it did not break the CPR anyway, but it fall back to near the CPR of it. If market opens gap up, it may go to the day before yesterday's high. This is also one condition. So now we have three conditions. Number one is the W-shaped trading day. Number two is the market opens gap down and market breaks the yesterday's low and it goes, you can trade on PE, and in the end if it recovers you can trade on the CE. If market opens gap up and market goes above first candle, first 15 minutes candle, you can trade day before yesterday's high. Okay, this is one candle. Also, there is another possibility: when the market opens gap down and market goes up, you can trade with the day low as the stop loss. So these are the 4 conditions we observed until now. This is a wonderful trending day, which is happening on the start of the month. This is like 3rd February and 4th February it is happening on the 3rd day of the month. But there is no bigger trend. Market is in the uptrend, it is a pullback. So this day is very less likely to happen. Why? Because we are in this kind of zone. Okay, market is falling and then recovering. So this day, according to what our analysis came, is not a great possibility that may happen. Okay, on the 11th February. So the market trend has to support the view. Okay, now you see market fell, market went up, but market did not close above yesterday's, that particular day's high. Now what happened? Market fell hugely. So this is also the possibility we already wrote. If the yesterday's low is broken, you can trade on the PE. Ending, the recovery of CA is there. Okay. On the 4th March 2025. Okay. Let's see what has happened in the past. Okay. On the 4th March. This is a very, this much big week, I don't wanna consider that day to analyze, because that day is a manipulating day. So now we'll go to the 24th April 2025. 24th April, this is not a good fall day, so I don't want to consider this. I want to avoid, okay, always I want to avoid things, okay, so that you'll find the proper day. 15th May. This is also not a big fall. So as I said, yesterday's low is not broken. You can trade with this candle as the low. Okay, now 16th June 2025. A recent day is also supporting like this. Now 16th June, what does it say? It says if yesterday's low is not broken, it is going to go up. So we got all the conditions for tomorrow. Okay. Let's go to the present chart and see what may happen tomorrow, based on what we have observed in the past. Okay, so if the market breaks below this level, okay, if the market breaks below this level, you can trade on the put. So the market goes here. Okay, this is what, and in the end market may recover. Okay, so this is one kind of trade you can do tomorrow based on what has happened in the past. Okay. See, this sideways, suddenly market not going anywhere, making a range, that no one can say. I'm just telling the possibilities. There is a definite possibility of market making W shape. It has done a lot of times. I've seen in the past. Now, if you see market opening gap up, market is opening gap up, you can trade this as your SL, and you can trade the market going here. Okay, that is yesterday's high is already broken, so it may go touch this high. Means that if it goes there, it may break the CPR also. Okay, this is one condition you can consider. Okay, so always your stop loss is first candle if it is going up. Okay, now always there is a possibility of market opening gap down and making a base and then filling this gap and then going up also. So these are the possibilities. There is a bigger possibility of this. Bigger possibility of this is there. So let's see tomorrow what may happen. This is just a speculation which may go wrong actually. So this is just to prepare myself for the trades. Where I will trade, it's very simple. I'll trade at the recovery here, or I may trade at the stop losses by keeping here, checking with the first 15-20 minutes momentum of the market. Now what do I want? I want only 100 to 200 points in my direction on index. Okay, done. Thank you so much. Let's see what happens tomorrow.